Necroxix, welcome to Colina Legacy. So this came out recently, and apparently there was a demo. When I saw the name, I was trying to figure out if it was a game I was already familiar with, because I've played so many horror games. And there's two that we played, at least, that had the word Legacy in it. There was like the Horologist's Legacy and Vernon's Legacy. Colina Legacy sounds familiar to me, but I don't feel I have a memory of it, so not quite sure what the deal there is. Visually it looked really awesome. The settings, first impressions look great. Lots of video options. This is the kind of thing I like to see. The controls are not configurable. Don't like that as much, but they had sensitivity sliders and all that stuff. There's a tab for inventory, E to interact, Q for glyph selection, X to heal. I think it's like a puzzle walking sim type experience. And that's all I know, really. That's usually about all I know. So let us begin a new game. I will note that even though I have it installed on the same drive with my other games, this game's loading time is a little long. At least going to the title screen. Think about everything you know, and then think about why you know it. Are our thoughts simply hardwired from previous experiences, or do we have actual... Oops. Fine, I didn't want to read that anyways. What do I care? Back. There's a film grain effect. I like it. Film grain doesn't always translate into video recordings too well, depending on bit rates and stuff. What the hell does that say? Mommy, help me. Oh.
Pietro, where are you? It's Alex! Help! Someone help! Help!
I know I'm the lifeguard, but I'm on lunch. Sorry. Shouldn't have eaten before you got in the ocean. This is a game by Colina team. And that's a crab with a very sad face. I'm assuming it's a plushie. It's about to do something scary, guys. Brace for it.
Shh. Mommy's here, my baby. Mommy's here. Mommy saved you. I'm here to take care of you.
Thanks, Mom. You're embarrassing me on the internet, though. I'm like a single mustache hair driving me nuts. Got the cliche starting in a car scene.
There's absolutely no reason for worrying, Nina. Your mother is all right. You know how she is, always thinking the worst about everything.
Yes, I know. That's exactly the reason why I worry. Maybe she's done something stupid.
I don't think so. You'll see when we get there. She might be a little upset for whatever reason you two fought, but that's all.
Why do you assume we fought again?
Because you're a girl and that's what you do.
I don't know. It's been a long time since, you know. I'm just afraid of what she's gonna say.
She's just gonna say something embarrassing. That's what moms do.
It's been a while since...
They all cross-eyed.
You know, we spent time together as a family. You, the boy, and I like my weekends with him. But I also like to spend time with you.
Not now, Pietro. That's not the time. Honestly, I just called you because I was desperate and there was no one else I could call.
Ooh. Oh, he's not getting laid.
Thanks for helping.
Mom?
Yes, honey?
I had a weird dream, Mom.
There's still a while to go, hun. Oh, the rain is so soothing. Why don't you go back to sleep?
Wow, that's such a
You
creepy
can tell me
view.
all about your dream later.
Okay. Can you wake me up when we get there? I want to see Granny too.
No, we're just gonna leave you sleeping in the car. Stupid kids. Waves of hope crashed against the precipice of despair. As if in an idyllic dream, the boy heard the siren call of the abyssal depths. In other words, he took a nap. There we go, I got that stupid mustache here. Yeah, we forgot to wake you up. Sorry.
Mom, where are you?
Just gonna sleep with your backpack.
I asked you to wake me up when we arrived.
Who are you talking to? So visually, the game looks absolutely awesome. Like first impressions right now is like, it's got a little bit of the Silent Hill knit grit, and I like it. Character face a little goofy, but I'd really rather make fun of his backpack instead. Oh, let me just absorb all this atmosphere. I should probably read this note. So, it is third person. A letter of despair. My dearest daughter, it is with a very heavy heart that I must tell you of the things that have occurred in the last couple of weeks. I cannot sleep. Kid had no problem sleeping, no. My nights are plagued by horrible nightmares and my days are no better, filled with strange noises all around the house. It feels like something is following my every step, that something is watching me intimately. It must be something lurking in the darkness. It's taunting me, waiting for a vulnerable moment to rob me of the last shreds of my sanity. I write to you because I am desperate and I have been drained of all hope. I can no longer see the light anymore. I know things are not great between us, but please, I beg of you, someone send someone to me. Someone who has the bravery to take me away from here, who can help me leave. I'm losing more and more of myself and being replaced by this place's madness. I tried to call, but the phone only seems to mock me. I think I'm nearing my end. Please help. Nah. They should have sent an email. So I have to hit delete or escape. Okay. So it looks like items that you can interact with have a slightly glowy effect. We got a flashlight. Hopefully we can use it, because then it's going to be like a perfect 10 out of 10 experience. But in the meantime, let's pick this up. An Alchemist's Tale, Part 1. I got a feeling there might be a little bit of reading, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. The amulet seems to react to light. I still cannot grasp entirely why, but it does so inherently. One must shine light directly through the amulet in order to illuminate the hidden glyphs. Okay, so that sounds important. I can recognize the glyphs as if I've seen them before, but my memory is hazy at best. I cannot trust how I know these glyphs. From what I can reliably recall, these glyphs are known as the glyphs of power, used in long-forgotten past when time itself was still quite young. They are meant to reveal an aspect of reality that we are not capable of comprehending on our own. They are meant to be some sort of seal created by God and perhaps even able of sealing a god. I'm getting a very strong Notes of Obsession vibe with that. That was the game that we played. It was like a short indie with the music box, but it had like glyphs and things. But then again, a lot of games do so. We've got some another book. It's the Tome of Burning Crimson. Tab to open inventory. A puppet string, extracted directly from the living tissue of an ancient one. What? Used to recover your link with the old gods and their ancient secrets, restores HP, so there is a health system. Well, that just got real. That means I might be in actual danger. Oh, creaks. Creaks and spooks and fuck yeah. How do I feel if I pick that flashlight up, it's gonna do something, like it's gonna trigger an event or something? What was that noise? Ooh, shadows. The performance seems good. I'm running it on all settings. That's great. A birthday card cherished. Happy birthday, Granny. I can't believe it's your 68th birthday. I miss you a lot. And yes, even Mom does too, even if she's too stubborn to admit it. I wish things were different, that she wasn't so thick-headed and that she would come to see you herself. I mean, I don't know what happened between you two, and no matter how many times I ask her, she won't tell me. I'm sorry, I should be celebrating your birthday instead of venting on your card. I hope you have an amazing day, and please know how much we all miss you. Just please don't tell Mom I sent this. You know how she can be when she's mad. Love, Alex. So I don't know whose names are whose, but clearly the mother and the grandmother have some... The fuck was that? Brian. Oh no. Okay, there's a battery system or something. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of weird noises. Okay. I'll just take this philosopher's stone, this old gold god's amulet. This old god's cock ring, I don't know. Hold left to activate the amulet. Oh yeah, I think we played something that did something like that. This looks familiar. I don't want to use my battery resources just yet, so...
Alex, hon, don't blame your father. He's just afraid of losing me. A witch once said he would, and now he's paranoid. He's outside, just waiting for you. Careful, hon. He almost let you drown once, remember? He might say he just wants to smack some sense into you. God knows he's done it before. I'm just afraid he might beat you to death this time.
Thanks, Mom.
Monsters inside your head.
There's like a puppet.
My little king.
Shut up, Mom. The glyph of death contains part of so this is going to be some complex system, I think. Contains part of Silence Soul. It's a gift of Life Taker, absorbing the essence of what was alive and sending it to the in-between where the silent... What the fuck is this gibberish? Powerful weapon against those who will stop Alex. So I think this must be a weapon. Contains part of something... Blah, 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 blah. It guards the door instead. It says something else. Puppet, it looks like it could have been alive once. Why is it glowing green goo? It said something about there being messages on the wall. So I wonder if I need... Oh. The light illuminates his features. Finish what I started. Oh shit. It gave me my name. I don't like that my battery has... or my flashlight has a battery. They know my name. Give them the light. Maybe I need to shine this again on him. Maybe not. Oh, this is gonna be intense. Like I can already feel it. Now. Oh shit. Hello, Silent Hill 4 at the door. The influence of the chains and stuff I have in my room was kind of like in the taste of Silent Hill 4. I love the concept of like a chained up door from the inside. Who closed that door? Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. Was this the game we played? This might be the game we played the demo for. I'm not sure. The painting of a flower. Doesn't look like a vagina to me. Can I shine my flashlight on these? It's locked. Thanks, genius. What gave it away? The lock? Oh, fuck yeah. Sometimes I see my mouse and ironically enough you guys can't, because like right there, see that? Mouse is on the lower right part of the screen, it becomes visible for some reason. There's some cool fucking noises. Be sure to save your game using the puppet statues. Is that what these were? Is this a save point? I don't know. I think we might have played the demo of this game. Now that I think about it, but I didn't see a video, so it might have been in the, not a standalone video with a title like, but rather one of my Scare Necrosis challenge videos. If so, if this is the game I'm thinking, we are in for some cool.
What the? Is that blood?
Is that blood? Where am I gonna poop? I can't poop in that. I wonder what the deal is. Oh shit. My game froze. Shut up, Tom. This is roughly where we were.
Is that blood?
Yes, it's blood. Drink it. Be sure to save your game using the puppet statues. I don't recognize myself in the mirror. What's wrong with me? You mean this broken mirror? What the hell is that noise? Yeah, at least the mouse thing doesn't seem to be happening anymore. So, there's something about puppet statues as save points. Is it? Like, my first thoughts are, would have been the statue that we saw in that room. Young Alex's artwork. Me, Gran, and Mommy. It's Grandmommy and I. Or Grandmommy and me. English. You put yourself at the end, you stupid kid. But, you know. What is with that chain breaking sound? That's weird. I hope I didn't break it. In the vast and labyrinthian halls of the Tellurian's temple, the Moonchild slumbers. It was surprising to learn, for we always assumed its resting place was in the mountains of a barren and cold land, where an ancient race of beings had once called their home. When we found it, however, it came at an immense price. We paid for our prying and learned the lesson of disturbing something better off left dormant. He laid at the bottom of an endless abyss, and even though we understood the language of his father, we could not palaver with the Moonchild. According to the records we were able to excavate from the underground levels of the temple, it seems the creature arrived at the abyss after the ones before us initially opened the door. It was strange that the door should be left open. I would even go so far as to speculate it was summoned. Okay, it has happened before, as the ones before us had done with burning crimson. We don't know why it remains. It seems to be guarding something, perhaps even the door itself. Whatever. Is this puppet statue? Because I want to save, because I think I glitched the game out again. Oh, wait, maybe this is the puppet statue. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Okay, so game saved. Let's go out and in. See if that sound effect goes away, because that sounds like it was the chains breaking, but maybe when there were multiple sounds, it was causing, like it caused an audio glitch. I can't have that going for the rest of our lives. Yeah, see, it's gone now. Now we have normal ambiance. Okay. There's a lot of cool sounds going on. Oh god. That's gonna be a puzzle. First part of an ancient artifact. What's up with all these artifacts in Grandma's house? Grandma? Granny. This lamp is acting weird. Maybe it's because it's not plugged in. I don't know. Okay, so we've got... Looks like Morse code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 symbols. Alright. We'll make a mental note of that. Oh, wait a minute. This thing's giving us the Morse code. Long, short, short, long, short. Long, short, short. Hey, look at that. I'm so smart. I must be the smartest Let's Player ever. I'll just bask in the glory that is me and hope that they don't get any harder than this, otherwise we're fucked. 1/2 of the swan trinket. Let's see, y'all. Oh, I see. That must have been also the solution. Oh, this might be a different puzzle. If you decipher the swan's code, you will be revealed. All will be revealed. Cool. Oh, fuck. Wait, so we got a weird-ass note. I don't know what the deal with the battery situation is yet. If this is the game I'm thinking of, you might be able to recharge... No, this might not be this. I'm not going to make assumptions. A children's nursery rhyme. Oh, these are always great. Almighty, who might it be? If not the sun, then the sun and the sea. Almighty, who might it be? It's the stars who shine brightly with glee. Almighty, who might it be? The children whom run and hide and flee. Almighty, who might it be? The son or the moon? He has come for me. Necroxix. Please don't slander my name. Okay, so that does nothing. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure, why not? I solved that puzzle all by myself. The fuck was anyone? Which step? Hello? I'm Necroxix. Just a wind. It's just a house settling. It's an old creaky house. Okay, so that revealed something. We got a shard of the orb of the moon. I'm Necroxix. Just in case you forgot. So, there was a whole series of numbers on that wall. Actually, let me see something. Does it... Okay, so, shining any amulet on the walls reveals stuff. There's 4 thingamajiggies here. Keep a mental note of that. So we got numbers on one thing, we got 4 somethings over there, hidden away. Where the fuck I hear noises coming from this room. So I'm guessing maybe there's a different amulet or glyph or whatever to mess with this guy. So from the looks of it, the blue was for closed or locked things. The purple was for whatever that plant was. And it looks like we need something that'll respond to the green. Should we see if there's any... Oh. Listen to your consciousness. My consciousness makes no noise. Live, but I want to die. Puppet of mine, beware of the sphincter. Okay. My sphincter is relatively harmless. It just might make things a little smelly sometimes, but otherwise not too bad. Several locations might contain useful items. Keep exploring. The Sphinx beckons. My sphincter's tight. Ooh. Granny's got a little black mold in her house. I'm really hoping this is the one. Use the... I thought I saw something about use the glyph drawer or something, I don't know. The Prodigy. Wait, that's me, isn't it? Young Prodigy is a national finalist. Alexander Mazaria, 15, is considered a prodigy amongst the townfolk of Sila. He has become the pride of his city of Naples. Alex is a loving child... Hi, I'm Necroxix. Welcome to... Alex, as he is lovingly called by his family, managed to be in last year's former national chess champion. This win secured Alex's spot as a finalist in the 23rd annual National Chess Championship. When we asked Alex himself what was the secret to winning, he said, "There is no secret, really, just get good. Just love studying. Too many chess guides and books, but most importantly of all, practice and discipline. The final game to determine the winner will take place next weekend. We wish Alexander the best of his luck." So, he's good at chess, basically. How about a more complicated game like Go? Bet you're not so prodigy then, are you?
Too bad I lost that match.
Oh, you lost. Oh, you suck. Lose. Yeah, when it comes to, like, intellectual battles, I feel Go is the ultimate. Although we already have some AI that is pretty darn good at Go for once, which gently... Never mind. I'm not going to get into that. Chess has too many ties or draws or whatever they call them, where neither side wins. When a game designs it like that, I'm not too big of a system. An outlet. I might be able to use this later. I'm hoping this was the game demo, or the game that had the demo where you recharged your phone or your flashlight or whatever at the outlets. I don't know for sure. I don't know why I'm obsessing over that, but I don't want to use up my flashlight if it's got finite resources, especially if I gotta use it to fight stuff. An ominous message. Do not forget what happened last time. Like, dude, you gotta be a little more specific with your messages. Do you remember? No. Remember what? Details. Bitch. This place is a dump. This has such a powerful and positive Silent Hill vibe to it. Like, I'm digging this a lot. Like, I am absolutely digging it. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in this house because of all the bugs and black mold, but... I mean, this atmosphere-wise in a video game, oh, bring it on, I love it. It's been long since I had Granny's cooking, I miss it. I bet Granny's sanitation practices might not be up to standard. Granny's gin, I'll take that. Ew, there's milk on the counter. Amazing cookies, guys. Yeah, there's definitely a flashlight going down. One, or battery. A newspaper report. I'm sorry if my pacing sucks, by the way, guys. The maniac has been caught. It appears the citizens of Sila can now sleep safely that the maniac has been removed from the streets. Interesting. On Monday, the 12th of May, at approximately 6:21 p.m., the suspect, whose name has been kept from the public as per safety regulations, was arrested by a police officer on duty after they attempted to assault and steal from an elderly woman. Like, wait, I don't think safety regulations, like this is supposed to be public records. Unless the suspect or victim is underage, I don't believe they would be able to withhold that information, like someone's name. We arrested somebody, but we can't tell you who it is. That's a problem. The victim has chosen to remain anonymous at this time. I bet you the victim is the granny. The suspect, known primarily for the crimes of petty theft, admitted they were attempting to mug the elderly woman of a piece of jewelry, perhaps an amulet, though the suspect initially claimed that they knew her and that the jewel in question previously belonged to them. These claims since then have been proven to be false. An insider source, who has also chosen to remain anonymous at this time, revealed to us that throughout the interrogation the suspect behaved rather erratically. The thieves seemed as if they were afraid of something, as if they were afraid of their own shadow. At first, we attributed the behavior to possible chemical abuse or signs of mental illness. However, when the suspect confessed that they were the ones behind the recent string of kidnappings and murders that have been concurrently taking place in the village for the past few weeks, it was incredibly unexpected. They also claimed to be a doctor, but upon police they also claimed to be a doctor. But upon police inspection of the suspect's house, there was no evidence to support their claims. Instead, there were files and reports found. Oh, I definitely thought I heard something. There were files and reports found at the suspect's house that contained disturbing and gruesome details of his alleged experiments. We have been unable to uncover more clues as of yet to support the claims, but after a recent medical examination, the suspect has been declared clinically insane. So at first, here's my thoughts. I thought that the elderly woman that got mugged would be probably the granny. And the reason that the anonymous thing, the victim, maybe we, Alex, us the kid, are the assailant. But a 15-year-old would not have claimed to be a doctor on account of a 15-year-old wouldn't even have been able to go to college yet. So that's probably not a thing, but I wanted to throw that hypothesis out there. Wouldn't that be something? What a twist that could be. The dishes gross, they haven't been done in a while. Well, I'm not gonna do them. You do it. Someone. An old TV. I doubt this works anymore. Oh, that is a TV. I thought that was the mother microwave. Why do we have two microwaves? We love Hot Pockets. We really, really love Hot Pockets. But there's a lot of unopened letters. At least she was picking up the mail. At least you're not opening and committing a federal crime. So, what's up with this ominous black mold? Okay, fine. Because I swear to fuck, I remember this hallway. We came down here in a demo or something, and then a puppet attacked us. If we played the demo, I really wish I had investigated that more. Because it's probably in one of the Scare Necrosis challenges. Might have been from a demo on itch.io or some game jolt. Birthday card never sent. My sweet Alex, congratulations on your 16th birthday. Okay, so now he is 16. So the chest thing must have been roughly about a year ago. Ish. Within a year. It felt just like yesterday I was holding you in my arms in the hospital and now you're nearly a man. Ooh, that's sexual assault. I wish you a day full of joy, my dearest one. I truly wish I could be there with you on your special day when you learn how to fap for the first time. But you know your mom. She's a bitch. She wouldn't want me to, and I want you to have the happiest day possible without us fighting for once. I will give you your gift next time you visit me. I miss you so much. Best wishes. As always, love your granny. Don't forget, tranny porn is also a thing. You will learn about it when you get the internet. Ooh, internet. When you're 18. Right now he's still 16. So I got a telephone. Hold shift to run. Oh no. Why are they telling me to run? I can run.
Mom, stop saying those things to Alex when he calls you. You've already turned my husband against me. Now you want to do the same with my son. Just stop it, or else I'll forbid him calling as well. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Jeez, what a bitch.
Mom, are you there? Is everything all right? Call us back when you can.
Granny fall down and she can't get up.
Mom, I'm worried. I've heard the news from the village down the hill. We've been trying to contact you for a while. I know you're still mad at me, but please, at least answer when Pietro calls you.
Pietro, he calls you.
Mom,
Mom?
I know you're there. Stop playing stupid games with us. Sorry, we're so worried. We want to go and check on you. We're on our way there. Talk later.
That must have been the call. Help. I'm in a creepy house and it's awesome. Bring batteries. I wonder if there's a phone number in that mess of numbers upstairs. I don't like that it told me shift to run. I think I'm going to shift to run right up to the save point. I got a bad feeling, guys. My video gaming intuition says save your progress. No, man. Jeez, fuck. Okay, so that's the noise it makes when it saves your game. Oh, I'm loving this, guys. I am so glad I decided to play this today. I was in the right mood, and I think we picked a good fucking game to play. I wish we had more batteries. I just can't help but feel something's gonna attack us. I don't want to shift to run. Oh, I love the ambiance. Oh, shit. So, I'm guessing his mother is the one that's scratched out in all these photos? Obviously something happened between his mom and his granny. The second part of an ancient artifact. Thanks, Grandma. I was really hoping for an Xbox, but thanks for the amulet anyways. Our Granny still hasn't taken down Grandpa's clothes. Grandpa's got a pimp cane. Oh no, those are umbrellas, my bad. Okay, so we can't go out the front door at all. Yeah, the visuals are so nice. I love it. Can I combine these, perhaps? Inspect, left click to use. I can't use this right now, okay. So we got a bunch of stuff. Cool. Okay, we got a locked door. We got another locked door. We got creepy noises coming from there. Any notes on the wall? No. We'll be very sparing with the flashlight until I can grasp the situation better. Got a locked, well, probably takes us to the basement. Oh, that'll be so fucking awesome. Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's a health item right there, guys. There's gonna be a battle, I just know it. Got an art room key. And a puppets. There's somebody at the door. Oh, maybe it's the Papa John's delivery guy delivering us a pizza. The journal, could this be Granny's? Looks like some of the pages are missing. Oh, this is so awesome. I love it. I'm gonna eat it up. A letter from Nina. Who the fuck is Nina? Dear Mom, I know things haven't all... Wait, was Nina his mom's name? Like when I reference Mom and Grandma, everything will be referenced from the boy's perspective. Dear Mom, I know things haven't exactly always been great between us, and I recognize I'm to blame for at least some of it. I've learned to accept that. I'm writing to you today since letters are the only way I can reach you because I wanted to let you know Alex won't be coming to spend next week with you. I know he really wants to, and I know that Pietro has told you that he would, but I cannot allow it. I'm trying to remember, who's Pietro exactly? Is it Alex? I don't know. Like, I'm so horrible with names. I want to at least make some cohesive things so I can piece things together nicely and intelligently, but I'm already fucking the names up. And it's getting close to the anniversary of you know what. And I don't want him to have the chance to remember what happened that day. Please do not insist or contact Alex about this. Alex being us. The less he knows is what is best for him, regards Nina. So, who is Pietro? Because that was a name in the beginning cutscene somewhere. I don't know. Whoever was at the door knocking, painting of a flower, I mean. Oh yeah. We're gonna fap to that later. When we hit 18 years of age. Oh. Okay, when I clicked on this shelf, it allows me to Oh. The Dark Tower Uzumaki, what? So we need what looks like 2, maybe 3 more books. It looks like there's symbols and stuff scratched on them. I thought I saw something about an Uzumaki Naruto. Be calm. It's only an awesome, cool, creepy house with puppets or something. The Research, Part 1. The extensiveness of the abilities attributed to the artifact hasn't been thoroughly tested on stronger subjects. For the most part, the results have been underwhelming, with the majority of the subjects expiring sooner rather than later. The methodology I employed is rather simple. The captured subject... Is this the notes from the assaulter guy who's anonymous? That was performing experiments or something? The captured subject is exposed to the artifact and forced to use it for a short period of time that increases daily. Most subjects didn't make it past the first day. I suspected that my methods were failing me. Between the tremendous stress of kidnapping and the torture, which I still deemed as a necessary evil to this day, I wasn't receiving the results we had initially hoped for. After I finished with the current control group, I will update my methods. Currently, the documented side effects across all subjects were increased paranoia, insomnia, and loss of the notion of time. So yeah, this is the guy that did the assaults or theft or whatever. The criminal, we'll call him that. And he's applying some sort of scientific principle to a human experimentation involving these amulets or artifacts on guinea pigs, essentially human guinea pigs. So we got human experimentation, one of my favorite topics as far as dark human stuff goes. There weren't considerable variations between the subjects, but I do believe they fall on a negligible margin of error. The artifact remains the most effective against weak minds. So now, are these the same artifacts that I'm in possession of? That most people die from one day of exposure? Are these the same artifacts I'm running around and collecting? Because that could be a problem to my own safety. Not that I'm... Drown. No, drown. I know how to swim, I can't drown. You'll have to, like, tie me up and, like, secure me with cement blocks or something. So we did have that one scene in the beginning that was a kid drowning, and I think he was saved by his mom. Is that Alex, or is that another person? Because the note from earlier there, don't tell Alex about it. Maybe he has like a brother or something that drowned or something. I don't know. I'm just overthinking it. More reading. The Ritual, Part 1. The Ritual has been written several centuries ago by the clever sphincter and delivered to the scholars. With time, a keen studiousness and a great deal of trial and error, they were able to understand the sphincter's elusive composition and replicated the ritual for themselves. I'm having a hard time reading this. It described a particular set of tasks. The subject of the ritual must go through to either open or close the door to the space betwixt the stars and my butt cheeks and slumbering dimensions where we have trapped the sun of the moon. There, originally the old god rested after the creation of the worlds, and the door was yet to be sealed, but it woke up once the scholars shut the gateway trapping of the eldest. Out of fear of not knowing what they had uncovered, they hastily shut the door again, with the remaining power provided by the ritual. So it was a mistake they later realized. Once they knew, humanity would have had no choice but to pay for the day when the firstborn breaks free, he will undoubtedly seek retribution upon those who had the hubris to believe they could contain him. They had betrayed their creator and thought they could ascend to his level, as if they could even remotely deserve the power the universe had to offer. So some of this like culty, religious mumbo-jumbo stuff, I don't know. Let's see where they're going with it, but preach it. Oh, I know a battery charger when I see one. Give me that. Battery charger. Oh, it's got a number on the back too. There's a lot of pills. So many pills. I really hope Granny wasn't feeling too sick. Maybe Granny was just partying. So, with the battery charger, I presume those outlets will allow us to charge our flashlight. I want to go test it right now. Where's the nearest outlet? What is this? Mystery window. Just really quiet. Careful. I got an itch. Oh. Pietro should be Alex's stepdad or something. Sounds like there's something locked behind this door. Alex's stepdad? Oh, maybe, someone we can reference as his father. Oh wow, I'm actually getting genuine heebie-jeebies. I love it. So let's see. Battery charge. Use this to charge the batteries for your flashlight. Are they charged? Okay, so it takes a little bit to charge. Yes, we have light. So, it takes a little bit of time to recharge the flashlight, but that makes me feel better. Like, I prefer games that don't have a finite resource of batteries for flashlights. It just feels like an unnecessary thing. And I mean, I'm just going to use the flashlight everywhere, but we now have the freedom to use it as much as we wish, which will be important because now we await your arrival by the roadside. It's not my fault. Did I do that? I have done everything I could. Hey, we got a picture or something. Oh, hell. Okay, so we got another weird series of numbers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a note down there? Of wrath. In a time long forgotten, when time itself dwelled in the space between the cosmos, the son of the moon poured all of his might into the creation of the divine glyphs. The power was so immense as it was derived from the essence of the universe. Everything derives from the essence of the universe. Every single thing in existence derived. He remained undaunted and victorious, never once rushing in pursuit of his grand design. Absolute and infinite, the son of the moon reigned supreme as his rule was undisturbed as time began to grow and shift with the cosmos. When he finally felt everything was as it should be, it was only then did he seek respite. During his rest, life as we've come to understand it came to be in existence. Life learned how to evolve, to adapt, but life was also ambitious with the singular goal of expansion. In this chase for power, a new race of being arose. They were called humans, but humans were plagued by thoughts of their existence and their purpose. Yeah, that's what we do. The humans had looked upon the stars for answers, and the stars gazed back. The ancient ones, sons of the eldest, taught the humans of a spell that was an ancient... Wait a minute, this is... They taught the humans of a spell that was an ancient as the universe itself. As ancient, maybe? It was a potent spell, and given this new power, the humans used the magic for destruction. For humans were easy prey to corruption's allure, slaves to their impulses and ambitions. Emboldened by magic, the humans awoke the dormant son of the moon and imprisoned the god with magic. They sealed the door to the other realm with primitive man-made amulet designed to be both a key and a prison. Ashamed and humiliated, the son of the moon made a vow of revenge against his would-be captors, so he took on the persona of the puppet master, a monster worse than death as he fed upon the sanity of those who dared to use his own magic against him. puppet master made the humans' will his own, bidding his time, setting plans in motion. In space between the cosmos, there were more grand beings, and they too were watching the Almighty. Also known as the Wise One, observed from his perch in oblivion as the sun of the moon plotted and purged. The eldest observes too, and he is restless, for he doesn't forgive, nor does he forget. Expect us. I added the last part. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. Coming soon to a horror game near you. But I left my vendetta mask in my other mansion. Subwoofers are making my floor shake slightly. I can feel it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come here to this save point. Oh my god, oh, save me game, save me game, save me. Oh. So, where else can we go? So far we've got a bunch of notes, amulets, and
What the? Is that blood?
my flow was really heavy. Explosive bloody diarrhea. It happens. Okay, so this is the room where we woke up in. What do we know so far? What do we have so far? Mystery thing. Picture. Oh, wait a minute. The paintings. We got 2 of them at the moment. Is it? These might be places to put paintings. I bet you they have to be put in a certain order too. I'm just gonna put them up there. Oh. Damn you. Okay, so they all go. So there's 2 more paintings we need to find. No idea what those numbers are about, but we've got 2 series of those numbers. There's a power outlet. We shall keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open for vagina paintings, guys. Double check the bathroom really quick. That's it, okay. Oh, shit, there's an attic. Oh. Got half of a swan trinket. We have 2 parts of this ancient artifact, whatever the frick that is. So chances are we can use it on something. I don't know what. I don't trust this hallway, because I swear to fuck I've once come down this hallway in a demo or something, and a puppet attacked us. Wait a minute, maybe I can use something on this. It's locked. Can I, like... No. Okay then. Okay, just... Don't worry, just take it easy, take it slow. Is that a thermal block espresso machine? That's some low-end shit. There's no grinder either. Granny doesn't know shit about coffee, what a bitch. I don't want this house anymore. I want to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go to a real cafe. Starbucks, or... Thought I saw something at that door. Oh, what the hell? Is there something at that door? Dude, there's something bad news behind that door, I can tell you right now. What the heck is out there? It's almost like some weird lit up tube path or something. Are we in an alternate... Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we have the art room key. I guess this must be the art room then. Another vagina thing. Yay. I'll take that. Yoink. They call them flowers, but we know what they really are. Psh. Hey, come on. Look at that. You know what that is on his shoulder? Rhinos keep their vagina on their shoulder. Everyone knows this. This is just simple biology. Please note I'm not a biologist. There's a monster out there. Mommy, there's a monster out there, the boy exclaimed, his voice strained from sobbing. He instinctively ran towards his mom, seeking the safety of her embrace. She hugged him gently in return, hoping her embrace enough to calm the boy's cries. Shh. She whispered into his hair, her hand cradling the back of his head as she spoke. Honey, tell Mommy what you saw. She pulled back, then wiping a tear that just spilled over his left cheek. Kneeling before him, she placed her arms on his shoulders, making her the center of his universe as he looked up at her tender expression. He stared at her for a moment, then, allowing the love of his mother to wash over him before finding the courage to speak again, his voice trembled as he answered. I saw a man, Mommy. A big man with a weird arm. Smiling, she giggled to herself as she pulled her son into her embrace. This story sucks. It was no monster, honey. That was just a man who was a little different from us all, is all. Her voice unwavering and reassuring, for that's what he needed at this moment, even if a small part of her heart still felt uneasy. But Mommy, the boy insisted, pushing further into her arms as his words came out muffled against her shoulder. The man had no eyes. He doesn't need eyes. He uses echolocation. And maybe he uses his other hand to feel stuff, or who knows? A painting Granny's been working on. Granny's been painting vaginas on rhinos. Granny's got a heck of a... Oh. The rebels' aftermath. Brought before the Ancient Ones, the Tellurian was judged for their insolence. They were sentenced to be do nothing else but watch over the eldest, slumber in the other realm for an eternity, never to interact with the mortals ever again. It seems that even the primeval ones experienced fear, for the Tellurian had done something they did not foresee. Now the Tellurian's sons and daughters were many. Like a disease, their influence spread. They wondered, could they have been inflicted too? Because the virus chances are not, like it's fairly genetically dependent. It's like if we had aliens invade, chances are their viruses and stuff we'd be unaffected by, and vice versa. Just like your cat won't catch your cold and stuff. It's generally quite specific to a single group. So there was one painting in here, and I don't think there's anything else. Oh wait, actually let's just it lies slumbering beneath the waves. Again with the drowning, huh? In the realm other... Whoever scribbled these notes... I don't think the goal is to help us. I think the goal is just to be weird. It's locked. I don't like this door. Whatever's behind this door is bad fucking news. Okay. Can't access it anyways. So if we have more books, we'll be able to put them on that shelf. Journal could have been... There's something else there. Okay. If I remember correctly, this game is designed not to really hold your hand. You kind of have to figure stuff out on your own. Luckily, the game is so well designed so far that it's like, I'm loving it. I am loving it. Oh, got another thingy. The Rebel's Folly. There was a rebel once who fled to the furthest reaches of this dimension, filled with the bitterness of their defeat. To break free, they desired to open a door to the other realm. When they did manage to bridge the other realm with ours, the Raiders of the Stars burst through. Wielding the mighty long sword in his hand with fire in his eye, he fought and captured the Tellurian to bring him before the Ancient Ones. Don't care. These sofas are really old. I don't even know how much dust are on these things. I don't think dust is the concern. It's just, you know, other problems. Not sure what the deal with those are. I have done everything. Yeah, we've already looked through here, so... Books are falling apart, blah blah blah, the Wizard of Oz. possible that there's one more painting somewhere that I missed of a flower. Le flower. Yeah, there's nothing else to interact with down here that I can see. What would the amulet be for? Wait, maybe I can use it on that puppet. Maybe I should save my game. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Might as well put this painting in here. So we are missing the last one. I really like the sounds, like all the BGM sounds. Very ambient. Alright, so there's nothing there. Whatever that is, just give it all a good inspection. All of it. Seems like there should be something with this closet, but there is not. It's a beautiful painting. I wonder where the guy is heading to. Maybe he's heading to the mountain with that. I don't know. Nothing here, nothing here. Obviously we're still missing something.